Hi, everyone. Good morning. I am Tinnin, the founder of Skillway, where we help you crush your sales goals and love what you do. And this is your Skillway business tip. As a sales coach, we are asked a lot about prospecting. A lot. Most oftentimes, they want to know, how do you reach out? Can we just email? How about phoning? Do we really have to dial? And if I have to call somebody, how often do I call them? And is texting appropriate? And these are the questions that we get on a really regular basis where we like to share our thoughts and opinions. And I will say that calling, emailing, texting is a really great way to have an initial outreach. But at Skillway, we actually teach 10 ways to reach out. So you can do calling, emailing, and texting. How many of you rely on that significantly? Okay, I'm not seeing enough hands. We don't have enough people prospecting in here. But there are plenty of other ways to prospect as well. So number 1, phone. Number 2, email. Number 3, text. The next area that we talk about is social media and LinkedIn as number 4 and number 5. We do separate social media and LinkedIn because they're very different platforms. If you use social media as a prospecting method, you can do a lot of different platforms within that. But we do recommend that every business professional use LinkedIn. It's a great way for you to be in front of other people. And just as a thought, every single time you comment or share something, you are showing up in everyone's feed. So it turns out to be a pretty fantastic way to just be in front of people. Number 6 is a gift, and number 7 is sending something in the mail. A gift really can be anything. It can be a birthday gift, or it could be giving them a book. At Skillway, you know that we talk a lot about handwritten notes, and that's what we rely on a lot for sending something in the mail. And then if you really think about it, there are other ways, and there's 2 other unique ways that I have been seeing a lot more used, and that is video and voice memos. Recently, I got a video introduction from Jeff Hallam, who introduced me to somebody. And in that 60-second video, he shared a lot more with both of us on how we should connect and why we should connect and how you can use it. Every now and then, you'll get a birthday video from me when I'm out on my walk in the morning, and I just send you a quick video. But voice memos are also a really great way to stay in touch with people, because if somebody sends you a long email or a long text and you don't have time to create your entire reply, you can use a voice memo to send and to stay in front of somebody. And then finally, number 10 is in person. We're old school at Skillway. We still think that being in touch with somebody in person is one of the best ways to connect and deepen a relationship. So let's put all 10 together. Let's pretend that you're hosting an event. So the first thing that you do is you call a prospect and tell them about your event, and you invite them to it. Then you can send them the email that invites them to the event. A couple weeks later, you might text them and say, here's the registration link. When you post the event on LinkedIn, you might tag that person and say, I'm really looking forward to seeing you. And then you see the person at the event in person. Make sure that you get a selfie so that you can then post something on social media later. And then you go ahead and send them a handwritten note after the event. That's 7 ways that you could have an interaction with one person. So I hope that you're looking at the 10 ways to reach out and saying, what can I do that's a little bit different to reach out to somebody? And that's your Skillway business tip. Thank you.